All right, guys, we should be like on there or something. Let me quickly check whether or not. All right, so yeah, let's go. 2 hours of stuff incoming. So let's do it. So we'll start with this one. Do a few of these, right? That's 四 scholar, a to earth. Oh, it's to it again. Gee, of course I know this. To earth. So this is 全. Okay. 山. Okay. 头吧？哦，是棉而已。俗书 vocal. 意 shoot. 湖吧？湖。This I forgot. One lane. Okay. Okay, this one is not exactly the biggest problem. Neither is this one. So this is Jim Turban. 细云直号 stop. Which one was it again? Of course. 水我 also not exactly. R 负 also not exactly. 心 also not the biggest problem. 这个是强吗？强 or 半？是不是强 or 半？竹or 竹 or 什拱 arch. So that was how did you write it? Oh, okay. I was thinking about this thing like 35 degrees reverse. Yeah. Fair enough. Full, so sway to go slowly. So that's third one, no? It is. 直 to go, which was this one, no? 头 lid. Ah, so that's this one. Okay. 全 dog. Gu Feli. Ah, that's this one. Chen, minister. Zhong Wei Zhong. Wu Tiger. Actually, yeah, it's this one, which is very different. Yong is also really not. 血跟血吧，不知道。Yong, it just passed by. Wu, which was something. Oh, just a door. Gong, which is work. Gong, a bow. Oh, I accidentally clicked on it. I had some brain for that. Of course, I know this one. Okay. Dotted cliff or something? Han. Oh, 是眼的 cliff. Yi, shoot. This one. Brush. What's this one? 什么虫啊？哦，是回是周 boat. I think boat is Zhou is this particular one. Yeah. Or爷吧，哦是绝 hook 绝这个是绝儿大就大嘛，字就是一个字，古 very we just passed it. This was opposite Chuan or something. Chuan, yeah. It was in my head. This is He, no? Brain. Oh, Lei. It's plow. Mi is silk. So that's this one. Right. Rice is this one. Okay, that one is neighbor. Oh, road track. One lane, what was it? Ah, one. This is not exactly also. 蛇字声 What's this one? 字 to the right, huh? Sir color means other things, but let's not go into that. Yeah, no. Church proud. So that's this one. Right. So that was the one. I mean, yeah. Mu. I is also not really. No. Oh, I could have. It doesn't matter. Chuan or both. Let me see. I should be able to write this. Huh? Of course, I should be able to write this. It's. I forgot. Ah, right. Hmm? Oh. Hmm. I'm not entirely sure. I must have been drinking too much or something. Anyway, so it's right. Sure. Tongue. Chen. Minister. So this is Cao. Grass. Fang open box basket is this one, no? Shi spirit. Which one was it again? Hmm. Yeah. Um, 不好说实话呢。只好 stop. So that's this one. So Wang Lane. Shu overcloth. So this one also not exactly the biggest problem ever. And I'm just replying to a message. Alright, sorry guys. So yeah, this is not exactly like we're going to ersin, gong. So it's this. Alright. Good. Stopping. So that is this one. Right. So it's a boat. It's a particular type of boat. But anyway. Shoe polo clothes, so that's this one. I don't know. And no, this one is not exactly a problem either. Yao. These ones up. Jie seal device. So that's something like, but something like that. It's just seal device. Jie, okay. Yang. Yang is a yeah, got sheep. So color. Feather. Lee, it's 10, no? This is a dish, no? Min or something. Right. Yeah, well, it was correct, but so this is a roof, nian, no? Nian roof. All right, it was correct, but so this is Hu tiger, Shi arrow. So an arrow is this one. Oh, very ugly arrow, but it's yeah, this is most definitely an arrow. All right, arrow. Was wrong, no? Hu tiger. Right. Right, it's that. So Zhong Yan is the god of pig. So this is Hui insect. This is Jue Gong Bo. This one. Zhou mortar. Shu weapon. Oh, I would not have known. I would have forgotten. So this is Shu weapon. I also misclicked. So this was what was it? Oh, my memory. It's not getting better. Oh, it is a door, right? Hu door. 4 footsteps. Which one was that? I forgot. Oh, that one. All right. 4 right. Wang Ling. So I'm likely gonna start learning Vietnamese. I tried a bit of Japanese, right? I don't know. It's completely new. I think it's a good idea. Something completely new. But in a few days, when I'm a little bit, when I've revived even more, I've revived a lot. Seriously, but it needs to be a little bit more still before we'll tackle on some of the harder stuff. I'm also getting old, man. I'm not gonna do this for many years again. However, you know how the real life works, right? It's better to have one extra skill, because yeah, right. But I need to revive a little bit more before I'll take that on, and then you know, let's start with the easy stuff, right? This is like bread and butter. One way, okay. So this is road trick, and this is one net, and this is lay flow, and this is G table. Oh, it's G table one net. I just passed by. Yeah. Okay. So I guess that was correct. Toe tipper. Which one was that again? Ah. Okay. So this is four footsteps. Zhi arrive is this one. Uh, Gan. It is sweet. I mean, in modern day, it means. I mean, it's a bit hard to explain, but it generally means sweet still. Okay. Lay, flow. So that's with a bit of cheating. Yeah. Shi clan. Which one was that again? Oh, that one. Mm. Yeah, and a day or two, right? We're gonna keep it pretty simple for now. No hard stuff yet. I need a few more days to get mentally a little bit better. Then we're gonna try something new, just completely new. Why not, right? Just completely new. Right. Chuan oppose. Ah, right there. Her grain. So I just said it, but it is. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Right. So you can see. Actually, it's probably a bit small. I should do it a bit bigger. Sorry for that. If you write this one, if you learn Chinese, you write this one from left to right, you get a different character. It doesn't work. That's really true. You'll be surprised in the beginning. So if you see that this one is thicker, yeah, it's for like old school reasons. When you use a brush, then it would be thicker in the beginning and thin out in the end. Right? So you can see it's probably supposed to be like this. I always write it like this. And then you get this. You can clearly see that when I handwrite, I do it a bit more than the computer typography. Now my handwriting is Sometimes it's okay, but not now. Now it's pretty ugly. Yeah, it really depends. It can be okay and can be really ugly. It can be both. It depends a bit on my mood. So here it's pretty okay. Like it's like in between. This is garbage. All right. Yeah. So like that. 是 spirit. So it's this one. Did this B compare? Oh, it's spoon, right? All right. So here it's the same. This one you can see it goes from here to there. If you write it like that, it becomes weird. So this is one and then two. Anyway, chi steam. Probably this one. That's without the three drops. I should have known that, of course. That's a bit dumb. Tao, this is a knife. Xi, a hiding enclosure. Oh, okay. So the difference, we saw two different ones, but the difference is a stroke or. See, but this is not too important. I mean, it's quite. These are the radicals. Right? This is for. Yeah, I mean, you should learn that. You shouldn't learn it the way I did it, which is chaos. Anyway, uh, this one. GSC device. So that's this. Oh, a bit of an ugly one. How I might. It depends a little bit on my. Just seal device. So we just did that. Okay. So this is Hua melon. Jade. So this is the character for Jade, right? Z. This one. So this is Shi, right? Clan. Okay. Tian means to see. Trust me, you see those two characters like every day, 25,000 times. So, right, 2.7 years they can make it like 250 years basically. That's what you see every day. Fo. Which one was that again? I forgot. Oh, the Fo. Which one was it again? Oh, I see. Let's write it. I cheated. I looked at it passed by a few minutes ago, right? Well, it was wrong. All footsteps, so that's this one. So this is just a normal call, no? Yeah. Okay. So this is she hiding in enclosure. Two and bull. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So this weapon, what was it? Shoe? When? This is also one that not exactly needs to be. It was a Malba spear. So yeah, I just saw it literally. In that respect, the algorithm can be can do the randomization a little bit better, right? Right. This one. So this is G table, right? I literally just saw it. So yeah. But yeah, you probably also shouldn't be doing this many anyway. But it's these are easy. We start with the easy stuff for a reason. Right? The reason is to Okay, so arrow. That's uh, this one or this one. This one. Road track. Hmm. It is slightly different. I mean, not by much. Can. This one. Hmm. So we should J, right? They like that over here, right? Remember, it's this character. Hmm. Good Halbert. Which one was that again? Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Chin X 老就是老嘛，羊就是羊，斗这个。Okay.斗 Yeah, let's speed up it. 是 spirit. So this is one. Yeah, I got two. No, it's a bit weird. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 是 private, so that's. Yeah, it's probably just that one. Huh? I was thinking this is modern Chinese. Anyway, it's that. I knew that. 是 clan, so that's. Min, a dish. Wu, a nation. This very common Korean surname. It's this one. Oh, anyway. Grain. Wu, not. Dai. That's which one was that? Oh. Bai. 这是什么东西啊？包啊，包 to wrap. Completely forgot that. Chi. Yeah. So E. Oh no, that was not. Anyway, that should have been an E. So that's not exactly the hardest one. So this is 木嘛，叫木，叫木。笔 is to compare. 力肉 guess what that means? Can see hiding enclosure. So we just finished this whole deck today. We're 40 minutes, almost 40 minutes in. So we can finish it deck and then add like 3 words or something. Nah, you know what? Let's finish it tomorrow. So we finish this one tomorrow and then we move on with another fairly simple one. And then yeah, you can clearly see. Yeah, you know, this time it's written down. Let's just leave it at that, right, guys? Let's not waste too much, too many words in there. This time it's written down, which means you can't get away with it. Look up some words, right, guys? Okay, let me quickly reply to a message. All right. Oh, I need this one. My dictionary, right? Um, go. My use dictionary. All right, I got. There are many, words that I actually know, tones and that kind of stuff, and characters. Okay, ing er, done. Oh, next one, yao. That's for the character actually. Yeah, I used to be able to write it, but you tend to forget things, right? I mean, I can look it up, but enormous, waist small of the back, waist of a garment. Oh, pocket. 我腰真的 middle 半山腰 really waist straight like topography that is narrow in the middle 还腰真的 okay guys, I'm learning some stuff here. Okay, one. So it's a noun. One, waist small of the back. Yeah, it means waist basically in like 90% of the case. It's just waist. 腰酸腿痛疼，so 腰酸背痛 that one is very common. Oh. 扭了腰，齐腰，齐腰伸，嗯， 要你还要些钱。Oh, there are more. Middle. All right. 叶子树。是叶子。好。It's because I really cannot write this one. So it's yes. First two. And then shu because of the character. Let's see, they might have some. Right, so it's a tree and a surname. So as a noun and as a verb, it is to plant, cultivate. To set up, establish, uphold. Right. 宣言书，百言树人。That's a funny one, by the way. Because I was literally told that they would spend 10 years on researching how to destroy the talent. And then they tortured me for 10 years. Yeah. Interesting. Um, 树雄心，树正气。Okay, let's do one more and then enter the new entries. Yeah, it's just rise, right? Rise, grow in the field. There are many words for rise, of course. So this is like, there are famous songs when you see the video clip, etc., etc. You know without. Mhm. All right. So it's Tao, pronounced Tao. Okay. Now let's enter them, and then we've done enough Chinese for the day, I guess. In this space, I'm truly gonna remediate. I was doing well, in 2016, right? Now it's 2026. I don't really know. Anyway, I'm sure it had some purpose. Let's not even talk about it. It's ridiculous. Mm, yeah. A little bit bigger. Yeah. All right. Um, I have to make some shortcuts and all that. We'll do that soon, huh? All right. Down. Yeah, 好奇怪. Well, it shows that this word is not very often used, I guess. Right. Wait. What a strange translation. All right. All right, the final one. 1 Yao. You hear that also pretty often. Myo Yao, yeah. Okay. That was enough Chinese for today. Okay, I'm gonna have like a mini break. No idea what I'm gonna do in my mini break. Oh, I didn't turn on music. Oh, it was turned on, but it's turned off now. I think it's better when it's turned off when I'm studying. When I'm doing something more lighthearted, it doesn't really matter. For studying, it also doesn't matter too much, but a little bit. Yeah, I am a bit tired, but let's go on. I think it went pretty smooth. Start easy, right? Also not too long, right? For the next couple of months, the sessions need to be longer than 2 hours, like a fair amount longer, but not the first couple of days, obviously. No need to go that extreme. Okay. All right, let's switch to switch to. All right, let's switch to a beginner Korean. It's, luckily, that's beginner Korean is almost easy. Yeah. It gets hard pretty quickly. Don't get me wrong, but beginner is really right. Where was I? Ah, right. So I got some. They got some CDs. No, 说大学韩国语. So this is from what's supposed to be. They're very. They rank their units pretty strictly here, right? Where I'm from, they don't do that. Right? So it's supposed to be the best one in Korea. It's from their language institution. Must be good. Right? I don't know, man. Anyway, we'll see. So I used to learn it from another book. I'll show you some. No, I think it's on stream actually. I've also learned it from this book. So like 10 years ago, but they used to be different. They changed the layout and the content actually. They changed the content also a fair amount. They changed everything a lot actually. They're more like European textbooks now. They used to be almost exclusively text only, but they're almost like yeah. They had a huge. They used to do things different here. I had to be at like some kind of language for one of those teaching Chinese as a second language courses. There was一个叫什么做会做谈 and it was about teaching materials. And here the teaching materials generally when I've had to go for one to my for my English teaching job, and the guy there was super racist. I got literally told like a teacher. I was sitting there as an English teacher, and teacher needs to be white. Like that type of racism, like literally in your face while looking at you. Right? Like pretty serious stuff, obviously. And yeah, I mean, welcome to my life, right? And then yeah, but that was like a commercial for a certain type of for just a certain textbook. So you get like so what they do. It's very interesting and very frightening. So I never went again. I mean, not literally frightening, but like holy fucking shit. So what they do, and I know in the pharmaceutical industry and stuff, it works the same way. So they got some new product, and then they give some free samples, whatever, like under the disguise of like educating or teaching the teaching community, the teacher community about a new method or something, and then they just it's just one big commercial, right? That lasts for like 8 hours or something. And yeah, right. So I went when it comes to this, I went to this one about teaching Chinese as second language and Chinese textbooks. And there was something called a new blah 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 method called AP teaching. I forgot what it stands about. It was that you use more pictures in the book. And I was thinking, like, you guys are reinventing our high school books. But I don't really know. Why don't you go to Europe and check a high school or something? You will see the exact same thing, right? Or at least in Netherlands. But they changed it. So they used to be from this university 10 years ago. The books used to be almost exclusively. Of course, they had a few pictures, text only, and they changed it up. This looks more like they changed it up. I can show you. I still have them in my computer actually. Of course, legally acquired, right? I'll show you some other day. Not okay. Of course, legally acquired. Yes, guys. But other than that, um, no, it's very different. Actually, it's really very different. Unless this is a different one, student's book. Maybe there's textbook or something as well. Maybe there are just two. You know what? Shall we just check it out? I think I got a few. See? I'm not kidding. They're from 10 years ago. Well, I've seen them. I looked at them 10 years ago, so they are even older basically. But let's check it out. Cause why not? I'm looking them up right now. 1 second. So these are beginner courses. I'm not sure. I probably did from those are intermediate. I think. I don't think I have. So I learned my beginner Korean from this book, and then beginning two. I finished them both, and I might have forgotten this thing here or there, of course, but I still know them pretty well. So picking it up won't be too much of a problem. Then I'm looking for the Seoul Dashi, Seoul University, probably at the ESNA. Russian books they added. Oh, this went completely. I mean, I got tortured instead, so I couldn't do anything because, you know, they're freaks. Korean Course Seoul University Volume 4, Volume 3, Volume 3 PDF, Volume 2. Okay, so let's do Volume 2, right? So this is the equivalent of what I showed. So this is 안녕하세요 여러분. Okay, so so here. 여러분을 알게 되었기 기쁩니다, or something like that. Okay, so I'm going in simplified, right? I remember the thing. No, this is all pretty simple. Right, it looks like this. I'm not entirely sure if it's a different book or that they just changed everything up. I'm gonna check it in the bookstore. I'm gonna be there soon anyway, so I'm gonna have a look. See, it looks like this. So a picture here, title picture, and then just text, more text. Vocab list, grammar, 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 exercises, more exercises. Okay, here are a few pictures. More exercises, more exercises, more exercises. These are pictures, but they're not very relevant, right? These are a little bit, of course. Previous ones as well, but not as many, right? Here they got them everywhere, and even in columns. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'm having a different book. Like this is the student book. Maybe this is the whatever it is. Right? Maybe there are just two books. That could also be. Don't get me wrong. I might be wrong. 大家好，老师好，我叫翠水，从今天起开始教2级班，见到大家很高兴，大家做一下自我介绍吧。 从这个学生开始吧。大家好，我叫婷丽，我来学1年韩国语和历史。这个中文有点奇怪。我在巴黎学过5个月的韩国语，但还说的不好。很高兴认识大家。안녕하세요 여러분. 안녕하세요 선생님. 내 이름은 최영입니다. 오늘부터 이글반을 가르치게 되었어요. 만성하십니다. 여러분 자기소개를 해보세요. 이 학생부터 해볼까요? 안녕하세요. 저는 알리, 알리라고 합니다. 1년 동안 한국말과 역사를 공부하러 왔어요. 파리에서 한국어를 5달 배웠지만 잘 못해요. 여러분을 알게 되어 참 기쁩니다.
好吧。
Right? So it's a bit different. This is more like my high school books. Those weren't in color though, I have to say. I think. Some of them were in color, most weren't.
Yeah.
I think it's like that. Okay. Yeah, just, All right, so let's go. Let's do some stuff. Let's finish chapter 1 because I'm going a little bit slow. Where was I? 听力듣기. 여러분 만나서 반갑습니다. 저는 마이클입니다. 안녕하세요. 마이클 씨 미국 사람이니까 아니요. 저는 미국 사람 아닙니다. 영국 사람입니다. 아, 네. 직업은 무엇입니까? 기자입니다. 친구들과 선생님 앞에서 자기소개를 해보세요. 向全班自我介绍. 필름을 보고 같이 이야기해보세요. I was here. Okay. Okay, let's quickly go through it. The rhythm part. 명함, that's this. 名片. I mean, let's write down 名片, but I already knew that. Okay. 这是一张名片，连连看正确的位置。명함입니다. 알맞게 열어보세요. Alright, so I did that. 仔细听，选出正确的选项。I already did that. 对，好。交换名片后，和同学练习对话。명함을 주고 받으면 이야기해보세요. 活动学习单。OK. You can probably now you can see. So here we're gonna do a lot of writing, isn't it? So you know what? We're gonna do a bit of there you go. Probably a bit clearer, right? Because I think we're gonna do a fair amount of writing, which is 如果받으며 이야기에 못을好 안녕하세요. 저는 다다다다다 오늘 알았으니까 선생님입니까? 만나서 반갑습니다. 안녕히 가세요. 안녕히 계세요. 好，这个应该没问题吧？这两个页面是什么呢？Facebook and blog. 好 뭐입니까? What is this? What are these in this case? Alright. 남을 읽고 질문에 답하세요. 阅读下图内容回答问题。好。주량 blog. Blog is blog. Okay.座谈会了，座谈会之后。주도형의 I'll read this. 자기소개를 쓰세요. 请写下自我介绍. 好。국적과 국어지. I didn't know that. 사람을 찾으세요. So in my little, I ordered a little DVD player, CD player, whatever it exactly is. I mean, I'm sure they're online as well, but I'm too lazy. So I ordered a little CD/DVD player. And we're gonna do we're just gonna go over it all, slowly but steadily. So there is one book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 5. So 4, 5. I think there used to be 5, but there is 1A and 1B instead. And that's the beginner stage. Up to 1B, it should come pretty easy. And then it becomes harder. Oh, then it becomes like new stuff. So.活动任务找人，사람을 찾으세요.活动任务，好。사람을 찾으세요. 혜리씨, 네, 저는 보영씨 만나서 반가워요. 저는 선생님께 카드를 받으세요. 아하. 静香老师拿卡片。好。静香老师。이건 선생님께 카드를 받으세요. 슛. 맞나? A-team, B-team, 이름 블라블라, 블라블라블라. Okay, A-team 학생은 카드에 있는. Oh, really? These are really for classroom things. Maybe it's different. I mean, who knows, right? Who knows? It is different, but maybe there are like 2 versions or something. I would not be too surprised. This is really classroom stuff. Yeah. How was it in Chinese? No, more text. There was more text. Yeah, there was this whole thing. Yeah, this is new thing coming from for America, it's called AP English, AP teaching method. Look, these are just our high school books. Why don't you just? I'm not even kidding. You can look it up for yourself. All right, so we're probably 20 minutes in. I spent like 10 minutes, I guess, on blubbering about textbooks and teaching methods, and that in order to be teaching English, you have to be white, I guess. I don't want to teach English anyway. So, yeah, there is that. Alright, so the one A 族同学找到与卡片名字相符的人发问，B 族同学看着卡片回答问题。Really, this is really clever. A팀 학생 카드에 있는 이름을 가진 사람을 찾아 질문해 보세요. B팀 학생은 카드를 보고 질문에 대답해 보세요. Right. Normally you cannot read this when you just start, but of course I can. These are very simple sentences, so I can actually read most of them. That's why I'm actually more doing the complicated sentences and almost completely skipping the actual lesson, because the actual lesson I know anyway. What are these? A 组同学找到与卡片。与卡片名字相符的人发问。发问不是发问，发问啊。B 组同学看着卡片回答问题。So that is A팀 학생 카드에 있는 이름을 가진 사람을 찾아 질문해보세요. 이팀 학생은 카드를 보고 질문해. 질문에 대답해보세요. 말 것이십니까? 아니요. 저는 마이클이 아닙니다. 마이클이십니까? 네, 마이클입니다. 어느 나라 사람입니까? 영국 사람입니다. 직업은 뭐입니까? 기자입니다. 介绍你找到的人 아저씨입니다. 마이클 씨 영국 사람입니다. 기자입니다. 아, 몇 사람을 소개해 보세요. Alright. 무엇이냐? 원화만부. 课堂这个是课堂活动。了解。I think I already wrote them down. 挂着。文化是不是？文化产彩。Alright, so up to here, I think. And now we're gonna do some of the other stuff. Well, I'm gonna need this one still. Let's put this one back. Yeah. So memorize some words. It will be right. Right, so we just saw this one. the other book that I opened. So I got up to beginner level. You can clearly see I made the deck, but I didn't, you know, I didn't get there yet, right? And as you can see, there is a little gap. For some reason, right? Who knows? Unbelievable, unbelievable, unbelievable fruit. Anyway, so we're gonna do a bit of this. 에이, 한국어 반을 수업은 반 몇 명이에요? 20명이에요. 반 학생이 몇 명이에요? 好啦好啦好 Who is that in? 누구? 누가 있어요? 네, 누가 있어요? 누가 있어요? Right. Oh my head. 놀아요. 들어요. 걸어요. 수어요. 어려워요. 들을 거예요. 들을 거예요. 들을 거예요. 수, 수 거예요. 거의, 수을 거. 수을 거예요. 들을 거예요. 들을 거예요. 넣을 거예요. 아하. 어려울 거예요. 아하. Alright. 오늘 몇 과 공부예요? 3과 공부예요? I guess, right? 전공이 몇 무슨东西? 전공이 뭐예요? 음악이에요. 전공 뭐 어디에 왔어요? 어디서 오셨어요? What was the other one? 고향이 어디예요? 고향이 어디예요? 어디서 오셨어요? 어디서 왔어요? 오셨어요? 저는 미국 뉴욕에서 왔어요. 마크 씨는 어디서 오셨어요? 저는 호주에서 왔어요. 고향이 어디예요? 서울이에요. Alright, I'm not gonna remember that. Oh. The pain, trust me, guys. 가요, 갑니다. 갔어요. 없습니다. I'll just skip it for now. 우리 갔어요, 가십니다. 가셨어요, 가셨습니다. 읽다, 읽어요, 읽습니다. 읽었어요, 읽습니다. 읽었어요, 읽습니다. 읽으셨어요. 읽으셨습니다. 계세요, 계십니다. 계셨어요, 계셨습니다. 2 years. I was that good at it. Not anymore. What do you study? 무엇 공부해요? 공부하세요? 공부해요? 什么什么东西 공부해요? Okay, I should be able to do that. But differential. Second question. 갑니다. 갑니까? Okay, flight. 가요. 가요. 이다. And then pass. statement. 갔어요? 갔습니다. 갔습니까? And polite. 갔어요? 갔어요. 이다. non-pass. 이에요? 예요? 이에요? 입니다입니까? 있었어요. What was it again? We'll check this out. 합니까? 해요? 했어요? 했습니까? What is this one? 이었습니까? 였어요? About around. I should know that. But I forgot. 저녁은 몇 시 먹어요? 8, 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. 6시 반쯤 먹어요. That was 7. 8. Hey, Mr. Mohammed. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm not sure I saw your message. I'm not reading chat very diligently. Yeah. China. No, it wasn't very interesting. Look, if people want to be famous for the wrong things, then they should. Yeah, right. It was it's been a little while. I should just could see, right? 2015. It's 2026. It's been a few days. 누가 what was it again? 什么东西 누가 있어요? 이가 있어요. Right. Well, we're getting there. So is it raw or raw? I think it's raw, no? Raw. So what was running again? 对, 对어서. Oh, like that. 对어서.好. Should add a sentence. Of course, it's true. 아가노 표현. by driving. 타다 따로서 운전해서.好. 운전하다. 운전해서. 好. 전공이 뭐예요? blah. 예. 전공이 뭐예요? 네. 뭐예요? 점. 오케이. 점. I'm getting a bit tired. I did 45 minutes of this, I guess. We're almost 2 hours in. I might call you. Let's enter some words, right? I think that's not a bad idea. Let me enter some words. Because why not? Right. Okay. So this one. Enter a few words. Enter a few words. Just a few words. Let's see what I have in my emails. Right. Oh, really? All right. 本书使用方法。일로 두기. How I'm going to remember that? No idea. Surely in some way or another. 课程大纲。교재 구성표.人物介绍。 동상이물. Or is it 물?应该是물吧。물. 동상이물. 동상. Like that, no? Okay, let's do one final one then. We did a bit of everything, right? We did a bit of everything.学习韩文字录，字录，字录。한글 배우기. 好。 Alright, guys. That's enough for today. Studying. There is some running incoming. I'm gonna do some running. And then I have to go to the city. Stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I think it was a good session, right? I'm taking it easy now. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still gonna do a fair amount of stuff if I don't die, basically. But yeah, they took away my life and replaced it with the most lunatic nonsense the world has ever seen. I hope they're proud of themselves. Okay, so that was the stream, and I'll be back in a bit. I'll be back in a bit. Yes. So, see you in a bit. This dude's gonna relax a little bit, drink some water and stuff like that,